Alrighty, welcome back, race fans. Tonight, the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, round 11 here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. How's everybody out there in chat doing tonight? Of course, myself, Joshua Medlog, going to be calling the 134 lap action here tonight. Of course, stage here tonight will be at the completion of lap 66. The start of 67 is when that stage will end. Of course, we're looking at the pre-race analytics right now. Boy, look at that track temp. 113-degree track temp. That is awfully hot out there. They're definitely going to be doing some slipping and sliding here tonight. An air temp of 73, 201 miles. Now, they do get a total of 4 sets, 3 behind the wall. They also get 1 fast repair if needed, and 3 green-white checkers. Now, I've got the fuel about 40 to 50 laps. They do run 100% fuel, so about 40 to 50 laps. I don't think they can go the first to the stage on a tank. I guess we'll find out. But I do have it about 40 to 50 laps. Now, pit road speed here at Charlotte is 45 miles an hour. It is tough, and especially on old tires. You've got to be careful coming down pit road here at Charlotte, and it could definitely make it or break it for a driver for sure. Now, pace speed here tonight, hopefully we don't see a whole lot of that pace car, but if we do, it is 55 miles an hour for pace speed. Now, let's get down here to the point standings coming in tonight. And this is the way we're stacking it up here this evening. Now, Mark Whitley is not here tonight. He is out on a honeymoon, so big shout out to Mark Whitley and his new wife. But he is in control of the board at 419 points. Michael Yarrow in second at 374. 45 back behind Mark Whitley. And then this is where we've got some changing going on. Mark Kosick up a spot into third at 314. 105 behind the leader and 60 behind Yarrow. Kyle Heath down a spot into fourth at 309, 110 behind the leader and 5 behind the other Mark Kosick. Isaiah Sutherland, he's going to stay where he's at in fifth at 299, 120 behind the leader and 10 behind Heath. Jason Adams up a spot into sixth, 296, 123 behind the leader and 3 behind Sutherland. Our first tie coming in here in the top 10 between Brad Delph down a spot and Hunter Hayward up 5 positions. Both of these gentlemen, 292 and 127 behind the leader and 4 behind Adams. Brandon Sheets down a spot into ninth at 290, 129 behind the leader and 2 behind Hayward. Chris Paff is going to be down a spot, still in the top 10 here in 10th at 286, 133 behind the leader and 4 behind Sheets. Rusty Modesti is going to stay where he's at in 11th at 266. 153 behind the leader and 20 behind Paff. Larry Blair up a spot into 12th at 261. 158 behind the leader and 5 behind Modesti. Mike Chamberlain up a spot as well in 13th. 255, 164 behind the leader and 6 behind Blair. Then we get to another tie here between Dave Bush down 4 spots and John held up 1. 249, 170 behind the leader and 6 behind Chamberlain. David Cassidy up a spot into 16th at 234, 185 behind the leader and 15 behind Held and Bush. Ryan Messer up 2 spots into 17th at 230, 189 behind the leader and 4 behind Cassidy. Robbie Darnell down 2 spots into 18th at 224, 195 behind the leader and 6 behind Messer. Brandon Hartwell is going to be down a spot into 19th at 192, 227 behind the leader and 32 behind Darnell. And Robert Chiswick is going to crack the top 20 here, up a spot into 20th at 191. 228 behind the leader and 1 behind Hartwell. And, of course, we look at our previous winners here, folks. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that here real quick. Race winners so far: Mark Whitley, Brad Delph, Gary Slapinski, Ryan Messer, Hunter Hayward, and Mark Kosick. Of course, a win and you're in per the 15 races that they have to run to be in that lock-in position. So as long as they do race the 15 at they will, in the regular season, they will be locked in. So That is who we have so far as our winners. Of course, Mark Whitley being the guy that everybody is going for. Now, are we going to see a different winner tonight? Yes, we will. Who? I have no idea. If you have a pick out there, throw it in the chat. We'll try to get to those here in just a little bit, but they are under 3 minutes to go here in practice. So a big shout out to, of course, this Charlottesville Dental Care being the head sponsor for Sim Racing Unleashed, and a big shout out and thank you to Harpoon Designs. I do not see Roden out there in chat just yet, but a big shout out to him as well for coming on board and sponsoring, being one of the sponsors as well here for Sim Racing Unleashed. But we're going to step aside here and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here. Qualifying is underway. Hunter Hayward right now over the top spot, followed by right now second place Rusty Modesty. Isaiah Sutherland right there in third. Let's see, Mark Kosick fourth, and Kyle Heath rounding out. Well, I say that, and Isaiah is going to go up into second. Kyle Heath up into third now. Now Jason Adams is out here on track. Looks like Jeff Gilmore out here as well, and Gary Slapinski. Gary just started his qualifying lap here. Jason Adams has yet to start his lap, but he'll do it right here at the stripe. It does look like we've got about 15 already out there watching here tonight. Glad to see everybody out there tuning in, to appreciate all the support. Brad Delph, it looks like he might be done here, currently in fifth. Isaiah has finished his, it looks like. Jim Comensperger out here. Here he is going to put in his first lap here. We'll see where Jim goes. He has not started his lap yet, but he will here in just a second. But who all do we have in chat here tonight? I do see Brendan Kennedy out there. While Jim is on his first lap. Paul Cohen, that's Buzz. Dave Bush, Robert Chiswick, John Henderson, Mike Chamberlain, Byron Bartlett, James Bryan, Kevin Roy, Sandy Curtis, Mike Rhino, and Calvin Miller have yet to come out. They've got 52 seconds to do so, but right now Hunter Hayward looks like he is going to be the guy who grabbed the pole. We'll give it just a minute here, though. See exactly where Jim goes, a 39.49. I think we'll go ahead and bring down Hunter Hayward here real quick. If we can. There he is. Hunter Hayward, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, 25 seconds left here. I think you're probably going to end up getting the pole out here tonight with a 33.06. It's Charlotte. How you feeling out there, bud?
I'd say I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm actually happy that this interview is finally working and my Discord's not crashing. So, yeah, that's positive. That's a great way to start off a race. So, yeah, I mean, I really like Charlotte. It's a fun track. Definitely two different corners, even though they're pretty much built the same. They drive very differently. So, I'm looking forward to this race. The setup feels really good. It's really loose on exit, so we might see a lot of carnage coming off the exits of the corners here. But I'm looking forward to this race. It's gonna be a fun one.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. And, of course, we still got plenty of races left in the regular season. We are winding them down, but we do have plenty, plenty still to go. And then, anything definitely can happen. If it can happen, it will happen. So, Hunter, man, good luck out there. Congratulations on the pole here tonight, man. We'll see what happens. 134 laps here tonight, buddy.
All right, thank you. Good luck up in the booth.
You too, bud. All right, well, that is our pole sitter, Hunter Hayward, here tonight. Now, let's get him down on the grid here tonight, and oh Lord, here we go. Yep, same issues as before. Yep, never fails. All right, well, we'll grid them up here in just a second, folks. I'm gonna relaunch Sim Race ATVO here. If it ain't one thing, it's another. But I do have a better internet connection. Candy, Candy is the wife of Jim Comensperger. All right. Glad to have you out there, Candy. Rooting on Jim. All right, well, let's get them on the grid here real quick, shall we? Hunter Hayward grabbing the pole with a 33.06. Again, congratulations to Hunter Hayward here tonight. Isaiah Sutherland is going to be starting on the outside of him in that second spot. And here we go. Okay. Kyle Heath in third. Michael Yarrow fourth. Gary Slapinski fifth. Brad Delphin sixth. John Held in seventh. Jason Adams in eighth. Rusty Modesti ninth. Jeff Gilmore in 10th. Vernon Markham in 11th. Mark Koshik in 12th. Larry Blair 13th. Jim Comensperger in 14th. Robbie Darnell 15th of the qualifiers. Of the non-qualifiers, Mike Rhino will start in 16th. Sandy Curtis 17th. Dave Bush in 18th. Byron Bartlett 19th. And James Bryan in 20th. Mike Chamberlain 21st. Calvin Miller 22nd. Kevin Roy 23rd. Paul Busco in 24th. John Henderson 25th. Robert Chaswick 26th. And that's going to round it out here. 26 drivers have entered the facility here tonight. Let's get that off of here real quick. Let's get down the driver bar. That would be our pole sitter. Right, we are ready to rock and roll. I don't like some of these cameras here on Charlotte. I'm going to have to, after tonight, go in and adjust them. It looks like Jeff Hayward rooting on the 48 of a Hunter Hayward. I'm not sure exactly, son, dad, brother. Nevertheless, glad to have you out there, Jeff. All right, well, between 3 and 4 here tonight. Pull those belts tight one more time. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. It'll be in Hunter's hands once the green drops. Here we go through the tri-oval here at Charlotte. Just waiting on the green here, folks. All we're doing. And here we go. Green is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Racing here tonight at Charlotte. Right, and we've got a caution already. Whoa! That didn't take long. All right, well, let's see here what happened on the start of the race. I'm going to be back here with Jeff Gilmore. It looks like he might have been involved in this. But what in the world happened back here? Looks like, oh, that's what happened. Gary Slapinski, did he get hit or did he just lose it? He just lost it, it looks like, right up into Jeff Gilmore. Whoa, and it looks like several other drivers also going to get involved in this as well. Yep, right there we see several of them. 52 getting it, the 37, I believe it was, got a piece of that. Of course, Jeff Gilmore in the 57. Gary Slapinski. Man, didn't even make the corner. Well, that's not what you want to see. Yeah, hey, John. Yep, it's me. It's Josh. It's all right. Brendan calls me Rody or Bobby, so kind of used to it. Oh, and you're welcome, Jeff. You're welcome. All right, man, not what you want to see early on is a caution like that. And it looks like several drivers already going to have to maybe use a reset here. Well, let's see here. Well, Paul Cohen, his name is not showing up here, so I may have to reset ATVO one more time. Looks like his name is not showing up, and I don't know anybody else's. That's it. Just his name is not. No name Paul is what we're going to call him here tonight. Well, we're going to go ahead and fix that here real quick. I'm going to do this one more time. If they start on pit road, folks, then what happens is they ATVO doesn't draw their name into it, and so the driver bar at the bottom, as you've seen, it's black, so it doesn't have their name or nothing. I have to restart ATVO for it to get their name, and then when it gets their name, yeah, it'll fix it. It's interesting the way it works. That's for sure. All right, so got that. so I think we're good now. I hope. All right, let me see. Yep, there he is. Yep. Oh! Something's going on right back there. Man, I don't know what's going on back here. Right. Well, however, like is the... Nope, pace car lights are still on here. So it looks like we're going to go around again here. Man, a caution right there. Kind of messed everything up. Oh, yes. Yes, John. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to every mom out there for sure. Yeah, today's Mother's Day. And I know Father's Day's coming up here too. I think next month. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, okay. So at the end of the month, apparently. All right. Well, right now we got Hunter Hayward, Kyle Heath, Isaiah Sutherland, Michael Yarrow, and Brad Delph. That's going to round out the top 5 here after the first caution there. Now, did anybody use their reset? Oh, yeah, 2 people did. Yep. Jeff Gilmore and Gary Slapinski had to use it early. Man, not what you want to see. You do not want to see drivers having to use a reset early. I don't know what happened to Gary there, though. I don't know if he got loose or if he did get hit. However, man, it just shot to the right and right up into Gilmore. Just nowhere, nothing can be done. Gary tried to save it, and he just couldn't do it. All right, well, we'll try it again here. Coming to lap number 5, probably be lap 6 when they get the green, depending on if the lights go off here. Continue to watch that pace car here and see. All right, lights are off, so we are at the 1 to go. It'll be lap 6 when the green drops again. And the lights are back on. Okay, so it's not going to be on lap 6. Extended caution. The only way for that to happen is for an admin to do it. Maybe just trying to let everybody catch back up. Some people probably not in the, right line or what. It looks like Jeff Gilmore is going to get a wave around. So that will that's just going to put 1 driver a lap down. That is Gary, I believe. I wonder if Gary's going to get his lap back. It doesn't. Yeah, he's going to get his lap back here too. It looks like they're waving that 78 around. 24 is going to have to get out of the way. 3 wide under caution here, folks. All right, Gary is going to be. Everybody's going to be back on the lead lap. I'll have to get maybe somebody down here next time around, have a chit chat with them, find out exactly what in the world was going on down there. Maybe I've talked to Gary. I don't know. We won't do it right now, but we'll do it at some point. 12 of you out there tuning in. 8 likes here tonight. All right, 1 to go. It'll be lap 7 when they get the green. Like they got everything figured out, so. It's just part of it when you have a caution like that on the very beginning of the race. It messes everything up, and then everybody's got to figure out where they're going to be, and, this, that, and the other. There's a lot that goes into it, and I know the admins are doing all they can to make sure it's equal. And it does look like everybody is out on track. We haven't lost anybody yet, so that's another good thing. Stink for Gary and Jeff, though, having to use that reset early. Definitely going to have to be careful from here on out. All right, pace car will dive off once more to the safety of pit road. And there it goes. And Hunter Hayward in the 48 on the outside now. Put Kyle Heath onto the inside, waiting on that green flag. Of course, Hunter can go if he wants. And there's the green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. righty, we're back underway here tonight at Charlotte. All right, about it for the lead already between Kyle Heath and Hunter Hayward. And okay, looks like everybody's A-okay. Everybody clean as a whistle right now. Can we stay that way? A lot of action back here in the back around Vernon Markham, though. Well, this is mid-pack. About 8th, 9th, 10th. Vernon's in a whole lot of company here. 99. On the outside is the 24 of Jason Adams. Rusty Modesty in the mix. Robbie Darnell, Mark Koshik. Woo! Robbie Darnell back up in the track, and this is going to definitely... Was that Robbie that went down and up? Oh, man, this is a big one, though. Several drivers going to be involved in this. All right, well, let's find out what happened here. I don't know if that was Robbie or if that was somebody else, but we'll definitely find out right here. I did see the 44, but it wasn't the 44 that got loose. Yeah, it got loose out of a turn 2. And then, yeah, right back up onto the track. And, whoa, the 73, nowhere to go. The 11, the 9 involved in this as well, and they are still wrecking right there, as I believe that is going to be, yeah, is that the 33? I believe that was the 33, no, 37, my bad. The 37 was going low here, and he got right in the mix, so he got hit right there, and he gets sent back up onto the track. That was Mike Rhino. It looks like the 20 and the 11. Calvin Miller and the 20. The 11 of Jim Coleman'sberger. Oh, golly. Well, they said it was slick. Little loose. And, well, it definitely is. Man. Alrighty. Of you out there, 8 likes still, and we are back under caution here. Man, we got to find out what in the world is actually going on down there. Let's go ahead and let's see here if maybe we can talk to right here, maybe James Bryan, bringing in some different drivers. Oh, they already getting... Oh, well, we're not going to be able to. Already going back green here in a lap, so we'll try to try to get him back up. We'll try to get him up here next time. And it doesn't take long for them to go back green, does it? Out of 2, we go. 2 cautions already. We still have 124 laps. 0 lead changes so far. Hunter Hayward, he's been out front this whole time. He's had some battling going on with him, though, but nobody's been able to get around him. Hunter Hayward does have a win on the season. Isaiah still looking to get a win on the season here. All right, pace car will go off. There it goes. All right, everybody. Whoa, man, that inside line. Here we go, back underway here tonight. I got to watch back here around the 24 as well. Boy, they got stacked up back there. Like everybody's A-OK, though. Everybody kept it out of one another. That's a good thing. All right, battling all the way in the back. Bobby Darnell trying to get back up there. Started 15th, back at 22nd right now. Like Paul Buzz Cohen, he is up a spot here into 23rd. Dave Bush. Can't go a broadcast without going on Bonehead, though. Yes, that's his nickname. Dave Bush right here in the 53's got company with the 24 of Jason Adams. Gary Slapinski trying to get back up there. He is on the outside. He's just on the outside of the top 10 right now in 11th. Just got around the 24. Now he is pushing up to the 53 and the 33 of Mark Kosik Gomez. The 99 of Erna Morgan right up there, right up ahead of him. Man, getting a little hectic up here. Rusty Modesti. Looks like Kyle Heath having a moment or two here. Is on the inside. Rusty Modesti 6. Whoa, yeah, see, man, got loose. Man, out of 2 is wicked. Wicked loose. All right. And Gary's trying to make a run here, as well as Dave. And through the sharp tri-oval of Charlotte, back down into 1. Lap 15 here. Once they get going, be all right. Got to get some heat built up in those tires, though. Rusty up to 5th, right behind Brad Delph here. Connor, Isaiah, and Michael Yarrow. They are starting to pull away a little bit. They are about 1.2 seconds ahead of Brad Delph and company, because there's a lot of company. Rusty making the pass. Can he hold it on the outside? He will. He'll get around Brad Delph. Go into 4th. This is 72 of John Held. John up a spot here. Racing so far here, folks. Hopefully all the sounds are all right. Right, Gary. Coming around on the inside of Dave Bush. That will be for 8th. Man, Gary gets a run, and then he gets up to traffic, and he can't go nowhere. He is right behind Cal Heath here. Cal's got some front end damage, it looks like. Leave. Yeah, I'm thinking he does. Let's get on a chase view here. We'll turn the camera here, and yeah, he does. He's got some front end damage on that machine. Hunter still hanging on here up at the top, Plan B Sales 48 car. Isaiah Sutherland in the 1 right behind him. And then Michael Yarrow. Man, these guys kind of just pulled away here. And look at Gary. And he's right here with Brad Delph. He is just on the outside. He's outside of the top 5, man. Right now, he worked his way all the way through the field. Byron Bartlett, it looks like. Oh, somebody's into the wall. That would be Robert Chiswick here. Like Robert got a piece of the wall. Larry Blair back out on track. 2 laps down, and the leaders are right there. Right now, not a whole lot of passing. Everybody's got, well, I'll say that. We do have the 52 of James Bryan coming around Kyle Heath back here for 11th. Had to look at that. Started in P20, up to P11. That would be James Bryan in the 52. Harry Slapinski worked himself back up where he started in 5th. And even after using his reset, he is wasting no time. He is now right behind Rusty Modesti here in that number 4. Single file. Pretty much throughout the field. We do have some trying to go side by side. Kyle Heath. Looks like Adams. That would be Jason Adams coming around Kyle. Bit of action going on back here with Jeff Gilmore, Sandy Curtis, and Robbie Darnell. Sandy is in the Aflac machine. Yes, I did Aflac. Whoa, Kyle got loose again. Oh, hey, he's all right though. Man, like Kyle. Oh, 43, Sandy up into the wall, tagged the wall a little bit. It's all right. .44 of Robbie Darnell trying to get around the 43. Can he complete it? And he will. Went up on Sandy is Jim Coleman'sberger in the 11. The inside here. And he'll make the pass over Sandy. Byron Bartlett right behind the Aflac car of Sandy Curtis. Calvin Miller behind Byron. Mike Chamberlain, Robert Chiswick, John Henderson. Paul Buzz Cohen is the last car on the lead lap here. Right back here in 24th. Looks like Hunter. Yep, Hunter's still leading the way. Robbie Darnell coming around Kyle Heath. And Kyle, man, Kyle gets way up there to that wall. Jeff Gilmore right behind him. And here comes Jim. Tropic Red 11. That's Hawaiian Tropic if, yes. He's doing all right. Candy, he's hanging in there. Back into 17th, but, you know, he started 14th. I'm sure he would love to get up there and battle it out, but yeah, be getting caught up in some wrecks. Not what you want to do, and he had to use his reset as well. Several drivers ended up using a reset from the first caution to the second caution. Gary Slapinski trying to get up into 3rd now, and he will do it. He got around Yalro for 3rd. Gary is on a tear right now. Man, got involved in a wreck, and had to start in the back, and got his lap back, and that helped. Now look, man, I'd say Gary right now, even though he started in 5th, he's probably our the biggest mover at this point. I will continue to watch. He's cutting into Isaiah. Well, not by much. 1.8 seconds, almost 2 seconds back, and I just seen some smoke. Oh, that's Buzz. What happened to Paul? Let's get an instant replay. Hey. All right. What happened? Did he... Ah, that's what happened. Right there is what happened. Contact between him and the 37. And, yeah, that just sent Paul, and he just decided to come down pit road. Unsafe pit entrance for sure. But he just gonna come down pit road, and man, looks like he's gonna have to back up tow, or he just exited out. Looks like Mike Rhino also on pit road here. Whoa, all right, well. We have lost Paul here tonight. Paul has called it a night. Fortunately, we have lost one driver. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix these camera angles. Going under the track in the turns. Hunter, Isaiah, they're still pretty close together. Now Gary is down to 1.4 seconds. Lap 32 of 134. Lap 32 of a 66. Like we got some action back here with Dave Bush, 53, Byron Bartlett, and the 9 and the 20 of Calvin Miller in the mix. And right up ahead of them is Jim Coleman'sberger and Kyle Heath, as Jim does get around Kyle. Kyle right there on the back tail end of that 11. Boy, that 9 of Byron Bartlett shot down like a rocket, and he looked like he was going to get a run on the 13, but the lane was blocked. Couldn't get around him, but Byron, Kyle's doing what he has to do to hang on to it, and he's going to go high here, and that is going to allow Byron Bartlett to get around him. Kyle started in P3, and even with the damage, you can see it's probably affected him. He does have his reset left, but I know Kyle, he's not going to use it early if he don't have to. Hopefully there's no engine damage on that 13 machine. Doesn't look like there would be, but then again, you never know. Hunter starting to pull away a little bit over Isaiah at about a little over half a second here. And, Gary's still trying to catch up to Isaiah. Rusty's about 1.8 seconds, 1.7 back from Gary. And it's anywhere between half a second to about 2 seconds between the drivers here tonight. Some drivers are about a tenth of a second behind one another, like Calvin Miller here in the 20s, right there with Kyle Heath. Right now, just not I mean, there's some going on, but there's not a whole lot going on. And the fall off here. Time's starting to get a little bit slower as the run goes on, due to tire wear, of course. And 15 watching out there here tonight. 10 likes. We appreciate the 10 likes here tonight. And we hit 15 here this evening. Right, Sandy Curtis, Dave Bush going at it back here for 19th. Sandy's on the inside. Looks like Sandy is going to pass up Dave. Sandy, the 19th here. Started 17th. Dave started 18th, back in 20th. I have kind of been through the field here several times already. Gilmore, Jim, and Byron still right here. Evan Roy started back in 23rd, and he is just on the outside of the top 10 here in 11th. Big moves for Kevin Roy here, still early in the race. Definitely anything can for sure happen. Isaiah now down to, it's still about a 7/10 of a second, 8/10 of a second behind Hunter. We can stay on Kevin here as Robbie Darnell in the 44 to his inside tries to get around. Robbie did make that pass. Robbie up to 11th now from 15th. Big question is, when are these guys going to pit? We're down to about 40 lap run here. Of course, you do have to add in the cautions too, so they were able to save some fuel. And Gary has worked himself to about 0.6 of a second. Half a second now. And he's closing in on Isaiah Sutherland here for P2. Isaiah about a second back behind Hunter. We'll continue to watch Gary and see if Gary can get, finish getting up there is one thing. Passing is something totally different. Isaiah's definitely, whoa, who is that? That is Robert Chiswick. Yeah. It looks like he is just coming off of pit road here. So he has made a pit stop. And here we go. A battle for second is brewing between Isaiah and Gary. Gary making the pass up to second. Isaiah, is he going to fight him back to the inside? Yes, he is. Down into 3. Oh. Gary will get the run on the outside here and be able to keep that. That's the one thing about Charlotte is out of 4, if you're on the outside, definitely can get that run. Lap 44 of 134. Winding them down now, folks. Now Gary's trying to eat into Hunter's lead. Hunter, well, this will be 44 laps under his belt already here tonight. Started on pole, and, well, that's where he has been this whole time. Gary, though, he is trying to get up there at about 1.5 seconds back now. Let's check on the other drivers. Getting a little bit separated. Of course, kind of normal. But that stage, though, that's going to stack them back up. Brad Delp on the inside of Robbie Darnell. That would be for P10. Well, they should be getting pretty close now to having to pit here. About 46 for some, 43 for others. We'll actually see. I don't see anybody coming down yet. We should be getting awfully close. 17 watching out there here tonight. 11 laps. Can we get 15 laps here this evening, folks? 19, and it just keeps on climbing. Man, love it. 15, 20 laps. You all killed the 10 lap mark early on. And we're going to be shooting for 15. Right now, just not a whole lot going on track. A lot of single file. A lot of drivers are close. Yes, don't get me wrong, but there's not a whole lot of passing. Mark Koshik, call him Gomez, peeking there to Jason Adams, but able to get around. Or stage points will be awarded, about 5 in the stage. The winner will receive 5. Second will receive 4. 3 for third, 2 for fourth. And, of course, one 4/5. We're going to be coming to that here pretty quickly. Held's got some company. Vernon Markham trying to... Well, Vernon, can he get around 72? Doesn't look like it. Not yet. Michael Yarrow started in 4th. He's back here in 7th. Lap 50. And oh man, Kevin Roy, Brad Dell, Kevin trying to get around Brad. There's 19, 20 people out there. Wow. Love it. All right, Mike Rhino is taking his car behind the wall. We have lost 2 drivers. We've got 20 on the lead lap right now. Lap 51. All the way back to Dave Bush. He is our last car on the lead lap back here. First driver a lap down, Sandy Curtis. Second driver 1 lap down is Mike Chamberlain. 3 laps down, Larry Blair. And Robert Chiswick's 4 laps down, respectively, from Sandy Curtis. 21st, 22nd for Mike, 23rd for Blair, and 24th for Robert Chiswick. That is their position. And, well, Gary. Gary has caught a lap car. That would be Dave Bush, who is now a lap down. The first driver a lap down. And we've got a caution. Whoa, whoa, Kyle Heath and Byron Bartlett. Wow, well, this is going to change things up a bit. All right, well, let's check it out. What happened to Kyle? What happened to Byron? Byron's in the 9, and I'm on Kyle right behind him, and it looks like Byron went high. Kyle comes up, maybe come down, some net code going on there. However, definitely some contact after the fact. And Kyle Heath not having the race he wanted here tonight. Byron Bartlett as well. And Byron back up into the wall there. Tries to get back going, but goes back up into the wall. Now, this is definitely going to change things up. I would assume that they would come down pit road, and yeah, they are definitely coming down pit road. Well, our leaders are anyway. Hunter Hayward, Gary Slapinski. It looks like Isaiah has decided to stay out here. I don't believe he led that lap. Yes, he did. So he barely got it. So Isaiah out here leading a lap as everybody else decides to come down pit road. Vernon Markham looks like is going to stay out as well. Jason Adams, like Mark Koshik, also maybe possibly staying out. Well, let's see. Who did I say we was going to talk to? And I didn't pull him up. James Bryan. That's who. All right, well, let's go ahead and get him down here real quick and have a chat with him. James Bryan, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're hanging out right here, man, in 8th. You started 20th. It does look like you did not come down pit road, so I don't know exactly if that's just a game plan for you or what's going on, but, man, how's it going for you down there, buddy?
Oh, it's going. Just decided that I'll just go ahead and hang out for the next 10 laps. We got stage break, and if I go back, I go back.
So you just kind of waiting for the stage here, mainly.
Oh, yeah, they'll blow right by me.
Well, hey, it ain't over, buddy. It ain't over by any means necessary. You do not have your reset left, unfortunately. So you're going to have to definitely be careful out there for the continuation of the race. But do you have something for some of these drivers out here tonight?
No, I'm hoping at least the top 10 and not wreck out like I've had almost every race so far. That, you know, I seem to be a magnet for these guys, but that's okay.
That's all right. Well, hopefully your luck will turn around here tonight and maybe actually finish, you know. But hey, it's Charlotte. This track is a little tricky, and it looks like it is very, very slick.
It is. It is.
Alrighty, James, we'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, that is James Bryan, and he said that they're going to blow by him. A lot of drivers, yeah, around him, they did pit, so they definitely could blow by him. Now, Isaiah, Vernon, Jason, and Mark, as well as Robbie, the top 5 did not come down. I don't know if it's by design, what they're thinking, but we're about to find out. First driver that did pit and is out here, well, is that guy right there, Hunter Hayward and Gary right behind him. These two drivers made a pit stop. They did talk to James. He didn't pit. Rusty Modesti pitted. John Held pitted. And all the way back pitted, except for Sandy Curtis. Sandy Curtis did not pit, nor did Larry Blair. Kind of going through in the field here for everybody, so everybody knows exactly, you know, who pitted, who didn't. Going to be an interesting restart. Right on the back stretch here. Yes, we do have a crank it up here for Charlotte. Of course, that'll be after the stage is done. But Isaiah, he'll get us going here. Coming to lap 57. Then we get the green. Pace car will dive off again to the safety of pit road. And it will be in Isaiah's hands here. On the inside, he has the 24 behind him. Here we go, folks. Green is back out. And here we go. Man, they are getting loose. Okay, everybody A-okay, I hope. Man, it's getting pretty hectic back here, though. You got different drivers. You got drivers that did pit, drivers that didn't pit, you know. So it's going to get pretty hectic. Man, oh man, right here with Gary Slapinski. A lot of traffic up in front, behind. Mark Koshik, Hunter Hayward, they're trying to get going here. Now Hunter, of course, one of the drivers that did pit. He is coming, he just got around Jason Adams there, back into third. Hunter trying to run down Vernon Margam. Vernon started at 11th. He is in P2 right now, but he's got company coming. He's got Hunter. Vernon's got as much right to be out there on the track as everybody else, but man, oh man, that was close. Just goes to show you between the difference between the tires. So Hunter gonna go back up into second here. Got a lot of action back here around Mark and Jeff and Michael Yalro, kind of mired in between the mess. Got company up ahead of him, company behind him, and Brad Delp, Jim Comensberger, they're going at it. And James Bryan, John Henderson, Dave Bush. They're getting pretty hectic back here, too. Gotta watch it. Lap 60. The completion of lap 66 will be the stage. Now Hunter Hayward and Gary Slapinski coming up on Isaiah Sutherland, as well as Rusty Modesti, John Held, and they're going to blow right by the number 1 here. He is just going to get 8 up. And he has fallen back to 4th. possibly 5th here. Yes, John Hell's going to get around. Lap 62, next time by Michelle DeMarco. Go Jimmy, number 11. The Jim Coleman's Okay, I was wondering who you was talking about. You said Jimmy. But number 11, Mr. Jim Coleman'sberger. Wow, lap 62 here. 63 next time by. About 4 laps left. And a battle for the lead here. Hunter and Gary going at it. Between 3 and 4, out of 4 through the trial. And you see Hunter just gets the run on the outside. It wasn't a huge run, but it was a big enough run to keep that spot. But Gary, man, he is fighting hard on the inside here through turns 1 and 2, out of 2. Golly, these two are gonna make it. Man, they're gonna go side by side all the way up until the stage. It wouldn't surprise me. Not with these two drivers. And it wouldn't surprise me if Rusty Modesti sticks his nose in there at some point. I haven't forgot about everybody in the back, but we are coming down to the stage, so I'm trying to stay up front. But we're going to watch the battle here between Gary and Hunter. And it looks like Gary is finally going to get around the 48. Gary, he is going to lead his first lap here. They're taking lap 65. Now, what's Hunter going to do? Is he just going to hang back here and let Gary, go? Or is Hunter going to make a move here? Next time by, though, white flag will be in the air for the stage, and it'll be this time by. White flag in the air, 1 to go for the stage here, folks. And Gary Slapinski, man, after having a very rough start, he has found his way up at the top. He is going to come around turn number 4 here, folks. And he is going to win the stage here tonight. The top 5, right there it was. Caution is out. And Gary Slapinski winning the stage here tonight. Man, now they only do 1 stage, so that's it. 13 likes. Man, liking what I'm seeing out there. Loving it. All right, we'll let these guys pit here, folks. I know Gary's probably wanting to get set up and ready for the second half of the race. We'll let these guys come down pit road. We'll definitely get Gary up here. Boy, I'll try to say that 5 times fast. We'll definitely get Gary up here for a stage victory here. We'll let him come down pit road. I thought for sure Hunter was going to make a move there, but he didn't, which honestly is shocking to me. But then again, I mean, we still got a whole lot of laps left to go, so we'll see what Hunter does. We'll see what Rusty, we'll see what everybody does here in the final stint of the race. And here they come, all down pit road here. All right, let me get over here to Discord real quick. All right, here he comes. All right, well, let's get him down here. Gary Slapinski, buddy. Congratulations, man. Stage winner.
Ooh, like that one? That was not easy.
Go
I had
ahead.
a lot of fun doing it.
Well, man, you had a very rough beginning here tonight. Man, I don't know what was going on down there. I don't even know what happened at the very beginning of the race. Did you just lose it?
You know, I think when I went into either third gear, it just broke loose.
Oh.
It just broke loose. I slammed it into gear, and it just spun right out. It just spun right out. I was like, whoa, I can't do that ever again.
Wow.
So all these other restarts, you see why I didn't practice. I came in real late.
Yeah.
And I should have probably had a little more time on that. And I just realized that on that restart, so not to be so aggressive in going into the next gear.
Well, you know, the stage is over. I don't know how you did it, man. You had to use your reset, but that didn't deter you from just picking them off one by one and working yourself back up to the front. What's it going to take here? We're coming down to, you know, the last stint of the race, or, you know, the last half of the race, and a lot of fast drivers out there. What's it going to take?
Well, don't do a bad restart like I did, and actually just keep on doing what I'm doing here. I think I'll be in good shape. I mean, Hunter, he's really fast, so let's see if I can pull a win out here today. Hopefully I get around them like I did before.
Yeah, Hunter's fast. John Held, man, John up there up front right now. You know, he's
a killer. He's
yeah.
definitely a killer.
You know, so we don't know. We don't know who's going to win. All I know is it looks like it's very slick out there because it's very hot.
It is. I like it. I really like it. It feels really good. I like it all the way down that stripe. She has the left side's really grabbed down there, and that's why you shoot forward, and it feels really good down there. A lot of people not driving down there. I love it. So.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Well, you got a fan. My wife's going for you, Gary. So you got a fan. So, you know, good luck down there, bud. And, man, we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that was Gary Slapinski here, folks, driving the stage victory. And now, looks like pace car lights should be going off here. Yes, there they go. Pace car lights are off. John Held will be getting us going here. Coming to lap, it'll be lap 72 here. 15 watching, 13 likes. Brandon is asking for 20 likes here. I would like to see 20 likes. All right, on the back stretch. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that little stage ordeal here. We don't need that no more. Stages are done. All right, here we go. John Held, Hunter Hayward, Gary Slapinski, Dave Bush, Rusty Modesti, rounding out our top 5 here, folks. Coming to lap 72, pace car made that sharp left turn down a 2-pit road. Let's hope that is the last time we see that car. And it'll be John. He can go if he wants. Green is out. Everybody should be on the loud pedal now. We're back underway here tonight for the last half of the race. The Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Round number 11 here at Charlotte. Presented by MaxspeedTV. Glad to have again everybody out there tuning in here tonight. John Held back into second now as Hunter Hayward takes back over the lead. Eric Slapinski trying to figure out a way to get around that Reese's 72 of John Held. and they are getting awfully dicey back here around Jim and Jeff. Oh, buddy. All right. Well, we got a lap in us. What we're going to do here, folks. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Yes, it's that time. Let's crank the noise. He's here tonight on MaxspeedTV, and crank it up. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the crank it up cam there. We are back. New leader, Gary Slapinski, back at the top here. Hunter Hayward back into second. Now, I'll say that, and Isaiah Sutherland gets around him. So Isaiah's going to go into second. Rusty Modesti here trying to get that third spot away from Hunter Hayward. Now, I know Hunter. Hunter's a very, very good racer. He knows how to race, and this could just be a Hunter thing here. He could be just kind of, you know, holding back a little bit, not pushing the issue. He still knows there's, plenty of laps left here. And I do believe they're going to have to come down at least one more time. I don't think they can go the distance. I don't know if you would want to on old tires, that's for sure. As those tires wear down, you definitely would want to come in and get a set. You might as well just go and put fuel in too. But this could be, a Hunter thing, as the 99 of Vernon Markham is going to look to the inside. Got a battle behind him as well between Michael Yarrow, John Held, and that is Brad Delph right there. Boy, Brad all over the back end of that 72. Oh, on Jason Adams, and yes, Dave Bush, Bonehead going at it here. Jason to the inside, and Dave Bush on the outside. Dave having a pretty decent run out here tonight. Started in 18th. He is back into 12th now as the 44. Robbie Darnell is fighting onto the inside here. Battle behind them, too. Calvin Miller and Kyle Heath. These two going at it. Now, Kyle... Okay, yeah, a lot of drivers have used their resets. I guess they did it under the stage caution there. My mind went blank for a moment. Got this battle going on, and then we've got Henderson. That is the 43. That is Sandy Curtis, 2 laps down. Not the issue. Just gonna stay high. Let John around. Right, well, I've seen a battle back here, but that was a very quick battle. Kevin Roy getting around Jeff Gilmore. Now Jeff's got some company, though, behind him. Does look like that is, yeah, the 73. That is Larry Blair, 3 laps down, not for position. Oh, around, looks like Calvin having some issues here. Something happened. I think he popped the wall. We look at the chase cam here. Yeah, look at that. That 20 car got some damage there for sure. That is, oh, yeah. I believe he might have popped the wall. All right, Evan Roy, Byron Bartlett going at it again back here for 16th. Evan's going to take that spot. James Bryan and Mike Chamberlain, they were going at it. James is going to take that P20 spot. So right there where he started, right there where he is at now in P20. Still wouldn't count him out, though. I mean, if something major happens, which what thing that's being kind of major right now is this lead that Gary's got over Isaiah Sutherland, 2.2 seconds. Isaiah starts to eat into the lead, and then out of the turns, Gary just takes off. Lap 85. Man, they are really winding down this race for sure. It goes green. It goes by pretty quick. Evan Roy, Dave Bush, going at it. Evan up to P15 from P23. Is Calvin Miller and the Aflac machine of Sandy Curtis on for position. Evan Roy and Calvin, though, they just keep going at it. Keep swapping back and forth. Now Kevin up to P14, and then wouldn't surprise me to see Calvin Miller here. Whoa, Dave! Hey, Dave is coming down pit road, lap 87. Okay. Be something we don't know is going to slide into his pit stall here. And right side's going on. I'm sure he'll take 4. I don't think he'll just take 2. Left sides are going on. So, yeah, 4 tire stop. As Gary continues his trek up front. We'll check on Hunter here, who led the first 50 or has led 59 laps. Pretty much dominated the first half of the race before the stage. And right now he finds himself in P9, but I still think that Hunter's just kind of holding back, my personal opinion. I don't think he's pressing the issue. Jason Adams right up ahead of him in the 24. We could have a battle here before that for that P8. Well, getting tongue-tied. Brad Delph and John Held. Whoa. iRacing skipped on me. That was weird. Lap 90. Man, oh man. Gary, he's got 21 under his belt. "44 laps left. Actually 43. 42 this time by. Not really worried about Gary right now. Evan Roy and Mark Koshik Gomez. We're going at it there for a second. Evan Roy up to P12. Jeff Gilmore is on pit road here. He just went a lap down. He is coming off. It does look like he went ahead and took a set of tires and fuel as well. Dave Bush will be coming around Jeff here momentarily. There he goes. So Jeff is now the first driver a lap down. Back out on track. I do believe for his final time, I do believe he will be able to make it to the end. Now, as far as a green-white checkered attempt, can he do a GWC? Well, depends. How much fuel can be saved in the meantime? Kelly Hayward. Not in chat here. The number 48, that is Hunter. The brother of Kelly. Obviously, she says go Bubba, so I'm assuming. Glad to have you out there. Kelly, Brennan, Michelle, Candy, John, Jeff. Everybody else that I missed out there. Boy, the Hayward group. Man. Jeff Hayward, Kelly Hayward. Jim Comensberger. I know Candy's still out there, I think. He's hanging out back here in 17th right now. Jim does not have his reset left, unfortunately. About 96. 96. All right, Rusty. Now, a lot of separation right now, folks. Not really a whole lot going on out on the track here at Charlotte. Oh, Mom. Okay, yeah. Duh. Should have known that. But we got Mom. We got Dad in here. Awesome. John started P25. This would be John Henderson. Started P25. Currently running just inside of the top 15 here in 14th. Now he is coming up on, well, there is Gomez there, Mark. The other Mark. The other Mark's not here. That would be, Mark Whitley. I said at the beginning he's on his honeymoon. Okay, so Byron Bartlett down pit road. Looks like James Bryan is speeding down pit road here. And something very, very interesting, it looks like, is going on pit road. Not entirely sure what that was about, but none of my business. Lap 100 here, folks. 01, this coming up time by to be actually 34 to go, as we will go ahead and take a look here at our caution number. Now we had the stage caution, so if you take that away, technically only 3 cautions, but in total 4 for 12 laps, 34 laps to go, and 8 lead changes. Now we get back up front with Mr. Gary. Like Oh, we do got a caution. Byron Bartlett, I believe. Oh, this is unique. What happened to Byron here? Did he just get loose coming off of pit road? Oh, he hit that bump. Oh, and it spun. Oh. That is what happened. Front here, he hit a bump right there, and it just shot him around. Man. Right. Well, I imagine they come down pit road. Yep, Gary gonna lead them down all down pit road here. All right. Who do we pick on before we stop picking on people? What? Gonna do it. Well, we already interviewed him. He is our pole sitter. We've already interviewed him. So how about we go with somebody different? How about we see here if we can maybe get Vernon Markham. We'll wait for him to come back out, of course. All right, Vernon Markham, bud, got a copy? Vernon,
Got it.
hey,
Yep.
buddy, it's Joshua in the booth, man. Well, you're in P5 right now, man. Started P11. How does it feel out there, buddy?
You know, it's a tricky game. You got to play with your brakes and where you're letting off and stuff like that for how hard you want to, or how hot you want to get your tires. So this Haley manufacturing Chevrolet GTR simulator is just flying tonight. I got to thank my teammates at Can-Am because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be up here right now. Forgive me all the info before we started.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. And you know, we're coming down to the wire. Do you have something for Yarrow, Modesty, Sutherland, Gary? Hey, I mean, do you have anything for these guys?
We shall see.
Oh, Vernon's not giving away his secrets here, folks. That's probably a good thing. So,
Because they might be listening in on the other end of that line. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean on that one. Well, Vernon, we'll see what happens here, buddy. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, Vernon not going to give away your secrets. I guess we'll find out exactly if Vernon's got something for these guys or not. Lap 104 of 134. Oh, I think we got time to interview somebody else. Pace car lot still on, I do believe. Yes, they are. All right, we're going to get him down here. Michael Yarrow, buddy, got a copy. Michael Yarrow, got a copy. No, he does not. All right, well, we won't interview him. Oh, maybe interview this guy. All right, Jason Adams, got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right. Well, you're sitting in P9 right now. You started P8, so you're kind of hanging out where you started. But, man, we're coming down to the wire here, buddy. What's it going to take out here tonight?
Man, I'm telling you, I really don't know. It's been a wild one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's something else, Jason. It looks like it's pretty slick out there, too.
Yes, sir. Crew chief just come across the radio a little bit ago. Said the track temps rising. It's up to 126. So I can actually feel it. I can feel the difference. It's just going to be take it easy, but with under 30 laps to go, it's pretty much got to go with it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's go time for everybody now, buddy. Good luck out there. Man, Jason, we'll see what happens here, bud.
Yes, sir. Let's see if we can at least get a top 10 tonight.
Yes,
for
sir.
a top 5. That would be great.
That would be great. Yes, of course. Hey, a win would be even better, right?
Absolutely.
All righty, Jason. Good luck, buddy. All right, we'll get him back up there, folks. All right, well, let's get back up to the front here. Hey, we interviewed two drivers. under this caution here. Now 105 of 134. Man, it's gonna get crazy out here. It's go time. Barry, Isaiah, Rusty, Michael, Vernon, Brad, Hunter, John, Kyle, and Jason rounding out our top 10. 18 people watching, 14 likes, 1 shy from 15, 6 shy from the 20 like mark. We're shooting for, of course, 15 likes, but all right, pace car is off. Here we go, folks. Gary will be in control. And the green is out. We're back underway here tonight at Charlotte. Apple 106. And it is going to get hectic. Whoa, man, a lot of passing, a lot of movement going on. Back here, 3 wide here in Charlotte, folks. Whoa, Vernon Morgan was in the mix. Hunter Hayward, Brad Delph. Yeah, it took until lap 107 to do it, but they went 3 wide, and I don't think it's over. I do not think this 3 wide is over. As we see Kyle Heath creeping up here as well. Oh, man, 48 of Hunter Hayward. Oh, no, we got a car hard into the wall. Sandy Curtis. Oh, somebody else got a piece of that, too. Oh, I believe that was the 70 of Mike Chamberlain. Oh, no, Sandy Curtis took a lick into that outside wall, and it was a hard lick. Oh, right there, and then tries to save it, and right up in front of the 33. Yeah, Sandy Curtis taking a hard lick, and then right here is, yeah, right there is where the 70 of Mike Chamberlain ended up getting contact with the 43. It looks like engine damage for the 43, as well as the 70 still under the replay. And now we're going to go back live, and man, yeah, Mike Chamberlain's engine is smoking. And Sandy Curtis is taking his car behind the wall. Oh, man, when it's smoking like that, though, there is nothing you can do, especially if you don't have a reset left. All right, man, oh, man. And Mike is still trying to get it back around here, it looks like. Well, let's see here. We got a minute to maybe interview Mr. Jim here. Let me see if I can get him down here. Jim Coleman'sberger, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, I did.
Well, you're sitting right here in P13. You started P14. Man, we're coming down to the wire now. How's the car out there, buddy?
It's okay. I got a little damage from an incident where, I don't know if you see me go flying through the grass and all that, doing some wheel stands.
Oh, I don't know if I seen that or not. Well, I mean, other than that, is it not heating up any? I mean, are you okay?
Yeah, it seemed to be okay. A little push more than I had before, but it's okay. I like to save my tires and then push it with like 15 to go on a run.
All right, well, I mean, we are coming down to the wire here, buddy. So, you know, we've already had 3 wide. I don't think we're done with 3 wide. So, we'll see what happens, Jim. Good luck out there, buddy.
Thanks, brother, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
All righty, Jim. Thank you, bud. All right. Yeah. Oh, wow. Pace car lights are still on. Okay, well, let's do one more then, shall we? Rusty Modesty, got a copy, buddy.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you're right now P4. You started P9, so you're just inside of the top 5 with, looks like we'll be getting here pretty close 20 to go here in the next couple of laps. Man, what do you got to do out here? A lot of fast drivers and a lot of hungry drivers out there here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got a good top 5 car. Chasing Gary down is going to be a challenge here. He can paint that line, which is tough to do, and he's been doing it all night, especially on old tires. So try to match him as best we can and take it down to last lap and see what happens.
So possibly maybe a little bit of mirror driving here coming down to the wire.
Well, not sure what happened to the 48 back there. He dropped back pretty good there last stint. I see him in my bumper now, so I don't know. We'll see. I think I got him today, but we'll see.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? All righty, Rusty. Well, good luck out there, buddy. Hopefully I just didn't throw the jinx on you.
No worries. Appreciate it.
Oh, bud. All righty, that is Rusty Modesty here in the number 4. Gary Slapinski. Pace car lights are off. All right, lap 112 right now. It'll be 113 when we drop it again. When we drop the green again. Oh, 15 likes, you guys. That 15 like mark out there here tonight. Do appreciate it. Thank you all so much for that. All right, now we are just waiting for the for the pace car. There we go. I'll get it out in a minute. And pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road once more. And it'll be the Cone Police 78 of Gary Slapinski in the Furniture Row machine. And Isaiah Sutherland on the outside in that number 1. Don't know exactly what paint he's got on there. However, though, pace car dives off again to pit road. Gary on the inside, our leader. Waiting. Everybody trying to get lined up. And here we go. Oh, buddy. Oh, man, that outside line. Oh, man, that was a little crazy. I thought for sure something was going to happen. Everybody kept it clean. Kept it straight. Vernon Morgan. No. Brad Delph. No. Oh, caution is out. We caught that one live, but we're definitely going to go back and take a look. Not what you want to see. Now, we're going to see the whole stack up right here. And a little bit of whatever happened. I don't know. But right here, be out of 2. Like maybe, Vernon, I believe, got loose and then right up into the 14. And just, man, nowhere to go for the 14. 14 right down hard into the inside wall. As well as the 99, too. Vernon has already taken his car behind the wall. He towed it, it looks like. Well, $114, it'll be 20 to go here at the stripe. It looks like, whoa, what happened to Hunter? Hunter, hey, what did he? What happened to the 48? No, don't tell me he just dropped connection. Oh, whoa. That is not a good thing. Hunter Hayward, I guess, just dropped connection. Kelly, Jeff, what happened? Do y'all know? Good thing having family members out there, and if they're still out there, we could find out what happened to Hunter. Oh. Is he still in Discord? Okay, he's still in Discord. Oh, his computer crashed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, and, you know, I feel for the drivers, you know. Hey, Dad, you know, I feel for drivers, you know, who, you know, are laps down, but they're still out here racing and something like that happens. You know, I've been there as a broadcaster before where, you know, everything's running smooth. You know, you think you've got, you know, you're going, and then bam, you know, something happens. Computer locks up, or, you know, it crashes, or, you know, breaker flips. You lose electric. I've been there. I've been in his shoes. I know what it's like. It sucks. Oh, and I hate it for him, too. Oh. Unfortunately, with 19 to go, he's one lap down. I don't know if he's even going to be able to get back out here. Ah. I am sure he is frustrated. I know I would be. Oh, all right. Well, it'll be 18 to go here. They should get the 1 to go this time. Yeah, 1 to go. Brad Delph taking his car behind the wall. He'll be getting ready for Daytona next week. Yes, that is where we will be going. Daytona night racing. He's mad. Oh, I would be too. Oh, I would be too. Man. I feel for him for sure. All right, well, Gary is going to be the one getting us going here. Man, still can't get over that. Oh, man, Hunter. Oh. Gary's getting us going with Isaiah is outside. Yarrow, they're in third. Cal Heath fourth, and Jason Adams running out our top 5. Rusty Modesti. 6th, I believe. Dave Bush 7th. John Held 8th. Robbie Darnell 9th. And Jim Coleman-Sperger in 10th. Let's get back up to the front as the pace car dives off again to the safety of pit road. It'll be 17 to go here at the stripe. And that green drops. Here we go, folks. Green is out. 17 to go. Get wild, it's gonna get crazy. Well, it's already got wild, it's already gotten crazy. It's gonna get a little more crazier. We're watching Michael Yarrow here in the 98. Rusty right there in the 4. That is the 13 of Kyle Heath. Like Mike Chamberlain will be coming down pit road here. But man, we got to get back up here because this is some action up front. We got the pack. We got Isaiah getting a loosey-goosey there. Good save by the 1. He is going to fall back to P5, though. That's going to put Kyle Heath up to 2nd. Oh, well, with Michael Yarrow here, these two battling it out for 2nd. Look at Rusty, though, right there with them. Let's count them out. John Held, Robbie Darnell, Dave Bush, Jason Adams. Can't count out any of these guys either. 19 watching, 15 likes here. Thank you all for the support. Still shooting for that 20 like mark if we can do it. We've already hit 10, already hit 15. Can we hit 20 out here tonight? Thank you all for the support out there and tuning in. I know for some it's aggravating, especially for Hunter. It would be aggravating for me too, trust me. If I was in his shoes, I would have probably punched my computer. Gomez, right here, P10. Fighting with Jason Adams. Okay, there's a battle right up ahead of them too with Kevin Roy and Robbie Darnell. That is for P8, P9 position. Evan Roy, P8. All right. Well, Gary, 0.8 of a second lead over Kyle Heath, now P2. 13 to go to be 12 at the stripe. Resty McDesty right now P3. Yarrow P4. And Isaiah Sutherland right now P5 after getting loose. Got those tires upset. Alrighty. It's 11 to go. I wouldn't say Gary's got it locked in, but he's in a pretty good spot. Got that clean air, and it doesn't have anybody around him. And, man, just the way he hugs that line. Man. Want to rattle some cages, let's ride along here real quick with Gary. Just watch. And he gets so close. I mean, he rides that line. And out of turn 2 here. 10 to go, 9 to go here at the stripe. All right, back up to it. 9 to go, folks. Kyle Heath, P2. Rusty, P3. Isaiah moving up to P4, getting around Michael Yarrow for back here at P5 now. John Held, Kevin Roy, Dave Bush going at it back here. That'd be Kevin and Dave. That is it'd be for P7. Watch that 33. That's Gomez, Mark Kosick. All right, I think think Roddy, for now, is okay. 8 to go. It's go time, though. If you're going to make a move, you better make one now. Dave punched the wall, it looked like there. I've seen some sparks. Take a look at that right side there. Well, if he did, he barely tagged it. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe he didn't hit it. All right, well, that is going to put the 33 to the inside, though, of Dave Bush. That would be for P8. And it does look like Gomez is going to take that spot away from Dave. Jeff Gilmore, P12, 18 drivers out here on the track, 15 on the lead lap. Whoa, Robbie and Jim, whoa, seen that. Oh, man. I don't know if Robbie got into him or if Jim did hit the wall or what, but it looked like Robbie got into him a little bit. And we can look at the chase view here. If he did, I don't see any damage. Well, he might have. He might have. Oh, but there is the wall damage on Jim Coleman's burger. 4 to go, folks. 4 to go. Gary working around some lap traffic here. Mike Chamberlain in the 70. Oh, 20 laps. We hit it. Oh, wow. Thank you all. 20 likes. And we've still got 15 people still out there tuning in. 3 to go. Gary, 1.7 seconds now ahead of Kyle Heath. Kyle's got company, though. Rusty Modesti right there in P3. Isaiah right there in P4. These three right here may battle it out here. Podium, of course, our winner, second and third. 2 to go. Next time by, white flag will be in the air. Hopefully we do not get a caution at this point. Gary is not wanting to see one. I'm sure of it. And in between 3 and 4 and out of 4, here we go. Gary Slapinski will be taking the white flag here at the stripe. 1 to go. We're going to finish this under regulation here tonight. There will not be a green-white checkered attempt here this evening. Now, who is going to get P2, P3, P4, P5? And, you know, as they come screaming around that number 70, it looks like Kyle Heath out of turn number and here we go. Gary Slapinski is going to win it here tonight at Charlotte. Kyle Heath, P2. Rusty Modesti, P3. Isaiah, P4. And Michael Yarrow is going to finish P5 here tonight. But our podium, Gary Slapinski, Kyle Heath, and Rusty Modesti. Congratulations to Gary Slapinski on his victory here tonight. Pulled it off after having a little bit of a hiccup at the beginning of the race, but nonetheless grabs the win here tonight. Give me just a few minutes to get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back. We've caught up with our top three. Of course, we're going to start with our winner here tonight, Mr. Slapinski himself. Gary, man, awesome job. Hiccups there at the beginning, but you got it figured out. And I don't know, man, tough break for Hunter. I don't know if you heard about what happened, but tough break for Hunter. I will say that. His computer crashed.
Yeah. I didn't know what. I just thought he got involved in an accident or whatever. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I know Vernon kind of left around the same time. I don't know if there was some kind of issue with whatever in the area.
No, his computer crashed, and I'm sure he's upset. His mom and dad were out in chat, so that's the information that I got was his computer crashed, and he was mad. So,
I'm sorry to hear that, Hunter.
Yeah, man, I'm not hurt for him because if that hadn't happened, I'm not saying you wouldn't have pulled this win off, but it would have been a dogfight, I think, between you and Hunter there at the end, if he was still here. But, Gary, not to take it away from you, because awesome job. You pulled it out. Talk about the last run there. We had a few cautions. Of course, coming down to the wire, anything's going to happen. But I'm going to turn the mic over to you, buddy.
Well, on that last restart, it was, like you said, it's very important not to spin those tires. I heard it spinning. I heard my tires spinning, and it was very important for me to get through those gears quick and just get out in front and pass whoever's on the outside of me, because I got to clear it, just make sure I get out, use the whole racetrack. I mean, once I got past them, it was just sailing, hit my marks. Lap after lap, it felt like I did, and it felt great. It really did, and it felt really great.
Well, clean air, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, because clean air is so important here. Especially here at Charlotte, and you got into the clean. You got the clean air. You really didn't have to worry about so many lap cars, but it looked like from those that you did come around, they pretty much got out of your way.
Yes. I really didn't have any problem with nobody. Everybody gives and take in this league a lot, so that's great. And then if someone comes up on me, I'm going to let them go, because obviously I'm too slow, or vice versa. So it's always give and take. A lot of respect for these guys. They do a great job out here.
Well, Charlotte, we're going to go ahead and talk about, the tire situation here real quick, because this track, it does use up tires. What was you feeling out there here tonight tire-wise?
I felt great. I really didn't have any problems with my tires. I really didn't feel like it was pushing or nothing. So I thought it was pretty good balance. It set up felt pretty good.
Well, that's good to hear. At least it was a good balance. I know this track can chew them up, so
it's very bumpy. That's one thing it is. It's very bumpy.
Yeah,
you can feel those bumps, and you have to wait for those bumps sometimes, because they'll shoot you up the racetrack.
Oh yeah, definitely bumpy. We've seen that, unfortunately, with a driver coming off pit road there. That bump, and unfortunately he hit it the wrong way and looped him around. So. Yeah, but man, awesome job out here. Well, Charlotte's done. We go from 1.5 miles to super speedway racing next week. Daytona, buddy. Not racing. I'm assuming it's the new Daytona. I don't think you guys are doing the Legacy. So, new Daytona, super speedway racing. Daytona uses, a little bit more tires than Talladega, but it's not really, it doesn't use a whole lot. But you still have to, keep that into the back of your mind. Teammates in draft is going to be so important there. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's going to be important to kind of line up with somebody and push them out there and give and take. And they definitely comes important. What's most important is getting in and out of pits, that you can win in and out of pits all the time. I run that thing all the time, those tracks, and you can win in a race, lose a race in pit road.
Well, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a nail biter next week. You're going to have two wide. I wouldn't even count out 3 wide with you guys.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
3 wide would be tight, but it depends on the tires. If you have old tires, it's going to be very sketchy.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, Gary, awesome job grabbing the win here tonight at Charlotte. I do believe this is going to make it, how many wins this season? Two. Yeah. Your second win. Yep. One back at Texas, and you got it here tonight. So, second win of the season, buddy. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Oh, I'd like to thank Harpoon. I'd like to thank Charlottesville Dental Care. I'd like to thank you, MaxspeedTV. I would like to thank Dave for all the hard work he does out here. And a special thank for all the mothers out there for Mother's Day, and especially mine. I love her very much. Happy Mother's Day.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Again, I've said that twice already tonight. So, Gary, go celebrate the victory here tonight. We'll see you next week, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is Gary Slapinski. Let's get down to our second place finisher here tonight, Mr. Kyle Heath. Kyle, buddy, man, second P2 here.
My goodness.
Sorry, did I scare you?
Yeah, you did. I was sitting there talking to Rusty in the waiting room.
sorry about that. Well, hey, P2 here tonight, buddy. Man, talk about it. Charlotte, man, it looked like you guys were having a blast down there, but it also looked like it was a little sketchy at times. We got to hear it from you, man.
Yeah, I don't know about having a blast. I started up front and ended up hitting the back end of Brad Delph at one point. He smacked the ball. I had nowhere to go, and I lost a couple positions. And I was hoping for a caution, and then I was the one that actually caused the caution. And I ended up going a lap down. You know, had to fight my way to get the lucky dog against Byron because I wrecked him on accident. And I worked my way back up, and I was able to somehow manage to come back in second place. I pretty much 100 laps throughout this race, I was racing myself to get back up front. I wasn't racing nobody. I was pretty much racing myself to work my way back up to the front.
Oh, wow. So you wasn't really worried about anybody else. You were more worried about yourself.
Yeah, I worked my ass off tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely so, definitely. And we seen it, throughout the race here tonight. It looked like it was pretty tough out there. We started out, temp wise, 117 degrees, I believe it was track temp. And it looked like you guys were slipping and sliding, and out of turn 2, it looked like that's where it really bit y'all.
Yes, it did. At practice time, I think it was about 107 degrees, I think, at the beginning of practice, and then it jumped up. It just kept jumping up, jumping up. By one point, it was like 120 degrees. It was just so hot. But yeah, turn two was a booger, which I was real surprised about that.
Well, you managed to, keep it on the track, get it back up here for P2, man. If you could have done something different tonight, what would it be?
I don't know if I could have done anything different. I mean, luck kind of came on my side to be able to get back up there. If it weren't for Hayward getting disconnected somehow, I would have probably been outside the top 3.
Yeah, his computer crashed.
Yeah, all of a sudden he was gone. He's like, I crashed. I'm like, no, you didn't. You just disappeared.
Yeah, his mom and dad was actually in chat, and I don't know if they're still in there or not, but they were in there, and I seen it happen. I didn't know what had happened, and I asked them, and yeah, his computer crashed. And man, I feel for him because I've been in that situation. I'm sure you have too. Running so good, and then something happens.
Yeah, that's just pretty much nature just taking its place pretty much. And it sucks when it comes to, races like this, you're on internet, so you don't have that IRL stuff where that's not going to happen.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't know if it was internet or his computer itself, but I think it was his computer itself crashed. But hey, man, we're done with Charlotte. We go to Daytona Super Speedway racing next week.
Daytona. Oh, heck yeah.
Yes. Night racing as well. How do you feel about Daytona, buddy?
Well, at the beginning of the season, I was doing good. I was battling up there, and I ended up getting taken out. So hopefully this time I can redeem myself and get a lot better position than what I did at the beginning of the season. And at night, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sparks of flying.
Oh yeah, definitely so. And of course, teammates, you gotta have draft. If you lose the draft, you know it. Everybody should know it. You're just a sitting duck at that point.
Yeah, well, this team I got, BFR Racing, BFR Motorsports, Robbie, Isaiah, James, and Larry, we got a pretty good camaraderie going on, especially whenever it comes pretty much all racing, but super speedways. I think we can handle ourselves and just pretty much stick together.
All righty. Well, I guess we'll see you next week, buddy. Well, man, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P2 here?
give a shout out to Legary. He pretty much dominated this race. Give a shout out to you guys, SRU, and shout out to my wife, MeMarieDesigns.com, and happy Mother's Day to her.
All right. Yes. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Again, that's 3 times.
Oh yeah. Y'all have a good one. Thank you. Appreciate it.
But all righty. Well, that is going to bring us to Rusty Modesti here tonight. P3 finish for the Busch number 4 machine. Well, Rusty, we interviewed you during the race out here tonight. Hey, you got a P3, and I didn't jinx you.
Yeah, that's right. We'll take it. Car came home clean.
Well, talk about it, man. I mean, you got to talk about really the final stint of the race out here tonight. Of course, coming down, to the wire. It was a battle there at the end. We got to hear from you, bud.
Yeah, I mean, ran top 5 the whole time. Gearing up for that last restart, it seemed like Kyle came out of nowhere. Chasing Gary, chasing Isaiah all night, and then here comes Kyle, out of the blue. So that one kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Just I think ended up burning a little bit too much on that last restart to really save anything to catch him at the end there. Held on to his bumper, but couldn't do anything to get around him. And Gary was long gone. I mean, Gary was in a league of his own tonight, just painting that line. So he was a hard one to catch. I'm looking at lap times here. He's a good fastest lap, good 10th faster than everyone else. So he was on it tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, and of course, we, coming down to the wire, we actually didn't know who was going to get podium because Kyle, you, and Isaiah, y'all were pretty much right there together. And, and if anything was to have happened at that point, you guys being so close, somebody's going to pounce on somebody.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, it was doggy dog. Ran with Isaiah all night. I think we were probably as close to even pace as you can get. Again, just when I was stuck behind him there before that last restart, couldn't do anything to get around him. I mean, get up to his bumper, that's about it.
That's about it. Well, talk about the restarts of the race here tonight, because I've been hearing that those were you had to be very, very careful.
Oh yeah. There were a few 3 wide moments as well through those restarts, but anyone gets a little slipped up, anyone spins the tires a little bit, anyone has a little bit of a late turn in, it just checks everyone else up going down the line. So restarts at Charlotte are always mad. They're always a good time though. Just gotta stay eyes forward and kind of aim for a gap. Any gap you see, aim for it, because it's going to pay off, and surely it did tonight too. We had a lot of good restarts tonight. Preferred the outside definitely, but I don't know. It was a fun time, man.
Well, you'll take a P3, I would assume.
All day.
all day. Well, Charlotte, tricky track. It is Charlotte. Everybody should know how to drive it. Because it comes with iRacing. But then again, I mean, it's not an easy track. So
no, Charlotte's actually a track I've driven in real life.
Oh, really?
I did one of the little driving experiences there, and it was an absolute blast. And it is just like iRacing. It's
bumpy.
yeah. I mean, it's the bumps and everything. It's real. So no, Charlotte's one of my favorites.
Okay, well, we go to a favorite, to a lot of drivers next week, but super speedway action, Daytona, buddy, not racing. How do you feel about that?
I mean, roll the dice, deal the cards. It's kind of your destiny's not always in your hands. Yeah. So no, trust me, I like them. I think they're fun. I think this is going to be a good group to run with at Daytona. But it's a crapshoot. There is no guarantees at super speedways. So
I don't know if you'll get what I'm gonna say here, but it's like an 80-1 odds. I don't know if you get that or not.
I don't.
Well, it's the Kentucky Derby. That horse racer,
okay.
That one,
yeah.
It was an 80-1 odds for that Yeah, for him to win. It was not very good. So I will say
So that means if you win there, it's a good payoff, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So yeah, that horse racer. Anyway, at the beginning of the week, they wasn't even in the lineup, and they made it to the Kentucky Derby and actually won. So yeah, 80-1 odds, and yeah. So I'm gonna say Daytona is gonna be an 80-1 odds. So it's crapshoot. Anybody can win.
Winning or survival?
Winning. Well, surviving may be 100-1 odds. Something like that. Oh man. Well,
it was fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to next week as well. So this is, like I said, it's been a phenomenal group of guys to run with.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, man, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate that P3?
Yeah, just thanks to Sim Racing Unleashed League. Thanks for putting it on. Thanks to Dave, adminning everything and keeping us all straight. And thanks to you guys for a great broadcast. Love watching it. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
All right, this will be the fourth time. Yes, happy Mother's Day again to everybody, all the mothers out there, again, because every one of the interviews said it too, so I'm going to say it again.
See, they sound like they're good sons, right?
So, yeah. So, Rusty, man, go celebrate P3 here tonight. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Appreciate it. Take care.
You too. All right, well, that is Rusty Modesty here tonight, P3. Of course, that is our podium of finishers here. P4, Isaiah Sutherland. P5, Michael Yarrow. Congratulations to the top 5 here. Well, this is going to be the unofficial results. The points are not updated here. But we will get down here for the unofficial results. Gary Slapinski grabbing the win out here tonight. Congratulations to the 78 on his second victory of the season. Kyle Heath, where did he come from? Well, we don't know, but he's going to grab the P2 here tonight. Congratulations to Kyle Heath on a P2. Rusty Modesty, P3. Isaiah Sutherland, they're in a P4. P5, Michael Yarrow. P6, John Held. P7, Kevin Roy. P8, Mark Koshik. P9, Jason Adams. And P10, grabbing a top 10, Dave Bush. Finishing in 11th, Calvin Miller. 12th, Jeff Gilmore. 13th, Robbie Darnell. 14th, John Henderson. 15th, Jim Coleman-Berger. 16th, Larry Blair. 17th, Mike Chamberlain. Robert Chaswick in 18th. Brad Delph, 19th, and Hunter Hayward. Oh, tough break for Hunter, and I still feel for him. Unfortunately, he'll finish out here tonight in 20th. Vernon Markham, 21st. Sandy Curtis, 22nd. Byron Bartlett, 23rd. James Bryan, 24th. Mike Rhino, 25th. Paul Buzz Cohen, 26th. But congratulations to Gary Slapinski on his win here tonight. Another big, huge shout out to the Charlottesville Dental Care for coming on board, sponsoring the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. A big shout out to Harpoon Designs also for coming on board and putting in their sponsorship as well. The Harpoon 100, 4 races for the Harpoon 100. I believe we are down to just one more of those races. Yes, we are. That will be at Richmond, June the 12th. So make sure you mark your calendars for that one. And a big shout out to all the fans out there that tuned in here tonight. 20 likes here this evening. Man, awesome job. Thank you all for the support. It means so much to not only me and us here at MaxspeedTV, but all the drivers out there that will go back and watch and see this. So thank you all for that. But until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all again, and have a good night.